Okay, take two. I actually recorded this and I got up to a point where I had drawn on my brow, my one brow, and then my camera told me that my card was full, so I had to start again. So again, welcome to everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much to the 37 subscribers that I currently have. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but to me it is. I think I gained about 30 subscribers in like a few hours. So thank you so much to everyone who supported me and supported the first video. I'm hoping that by next week I could have 100, or maybe by the end of the month, and it will just continuously grow like that. So thank you so much to everyone who showed me the support. And keep supporting me, keep watching, keep liking, keep commenting. And to anyone who may be new to this channel, welcome. I hope you like this video, I hope you like the content, and I hope you'll subscribe and be part of the family. So today's makeup tutorial will just basically be a natural makeup look. This is something that I do whenever I feel like not looking like this. I just wanna look some type of way, you know, but natural, so that people ask themselves, is that her natural self, or is it, you know, and they'll never know. So that's what I'm trying to achieve with this look. This is basically what I do on days where I do wear makeup, but not where I don't want to wear that much. So yeah, without more to do, let's get into this video. So I'm going to start off with my brows using the MAC Eyebrow Styler pencil in the shade Spiked. I really like this pencil because of the thin tip that it has. It allows you to draw very fine hair-like strokes. So what I do is I draw a line underneath my brows, and then after which I just fill in the sparse areas. And then I draw a similar line at the top, obviously going along with the shape of my brows, and I fill in the sparse areas as well. As you would have noticed at the beginning, I didn't draw the line from the front. So what I do at the front of the brows is I just draw small hair-like strokes facing upwards to mimic the direction of the hair at the front, just so that the brows can look fuller at the front. I then brush up the brow hairs, and yeah. Afterwards, I generally clean up with a concealer. I always do this even if the look is natural. It just gives your brows a very clean, just got waxed look. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 45 to do this. I'm not going to use a big amount. I'm just going to use a very small amount of product just to clean it up. And the shade that I'm using is not very light as well, because I'm not aiming to highlight the underneath of my brows, but rather just to clean it up and make them look neat. I'm then going to go in with the Revlon Photoready Rose Glow Illuminating and Hydrating Primer just to prime my face. I chose an illuminating and hydrating primer because I want my skin underneath to be moisturized and illuminating, so that the foundation on top of it can look very dewy. It's very important to moisturize your face underneath so that your foundation on top looks skin-like and natural, which is what this look is all about. So I'm just going to rub that in with my fingers to warm it up and let it sink into my skin properly. It's a really good primer, good texture. I love the way it makes your skin look. I think you could literally apply this, do your brows, put on a little bit of concealer just to cover up any marks, and go. It's such a good primer. I really, really like it. I am then going to go in with my Revlon Photoready foundation in the shade Pecan. I've never used this foundation before, but the color seems to match my skin pretty well. I like the texture as well of the foundation. It's true to what is written on the packaging. It's got a medium coverage, but it still looks very natural and also feels very lightweight. After applying the foundation with the foundation brush, I opted to go in with a damp beauty blender, mainly because that foundation brush that I was using, it can leave like hair-like stroke marks on your skin. So I just like to smooth out the foundation application with the beauty blender. And I think a beauty blender also helps in making the product sink in to the skin. So a beauty blender always helps to make your makeup look very skin-like. I'm then gonna go in with the same foundation, the same concealer that I used to clean up my eyebrows. I'm going to place that concealer under my eyes and just firstly tap it in with this eyeshadow brush. Well, it's a concealer brush, sorry. With this concealer brush, I'm going to tap it into my skin. I'm then going to follow with my fingers just to warm up and melt the product. And then, of course, always end up with the beauty blender. I'm going to apply the same concealer to my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, as well as my chin. After that, I'm going to use the Essence Make Me Eyebrow Mascara just to help keep my brows in place, and also it helps to keep the product from sliding off, especially on hot and humid days. I'm going to use this translucent powder by Arden. It's in the shade 04 Deep, just to set my under eye concealer, as well as to set the concealer where I placed it on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. This just helps to keep your concealer in place and prevents it from creasing. Even though it's a natural look, it's very important to set your face. But if you'll notice here, I didn't bake, I set, so it will eliminate that very highlighted look. Also, the translucent powder, the shade of it isn't very light, so it helps with the natural look. And then after that, I'm going to go in with that bronzing powder from Yardley. I'm just going to contour my jawline, my cheekbone, my forehead, the temples of my forehead, and my jawline, the usual contour areas. And I'm also going to contour my nose with it. With the same bronzing powder, I'm just going to work that in to my eyebrow crease, just to give it definition and prepare my eyelid for the eyeshadow that I'm about to put on. It is a natural look, but I do really like to do this because it defines my eyes, I feel. On lazy days I would just leave it like this, but today I did decide to go in with an eyeshadow. The eyeshadow I'm going to be using is from the LA Girl Nudes palette, and it's this gold shimmery shadow. I'm just going to place that on my lids using my fingers, nothing fancy, just a simple eyeshadow look. And then I'm just going to clean that up using the same eyeshadow brush I was using before. I didn't pick up any products. I'm just cleaning up and blending everything together. I'm then going to go in with my Essence Hey Cheeks blush, bronzer and highlighter palette. I'm going to use the highlighter shade and the blush shade. The highlighter shade I'm going to use is the peach one, and the blush shade I'm going to use is the rosy one next to it. I'm not going to pick up too much of the product from the blush shade because it can be a bit strong. I would have preferred to use a creamy textured blush, but I don't have one. If you guys know of any cream textured blushes that are affordable and of good quality, please let me know. I'm then just going to wet my eyeshadow brush with a little bit of water and use that damp eyeshadow brush to apply the highlighter to the high points of my face. So that's just above my cheekbone, also on my brow bone as well. Going to use the same highlighter to highlight my nose, yeah, just to give it a little bit of a glow. So off camera I just put on some eyelashes. I couldn't help it, and then I'm just going to line my waterline with the brown eyeliner. I'm using brown instead of black because brown is just a bit more subtle. And I'm also going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes. I'm then going to set the whole look with the setting spray from Wet n Wild. It's a very good spray. I like the finish of the spray, but I don't like the way the spraying mechanism releases such big droplets. That's why you can see me just dampening it out, like not dampening it out, blending it in with the beauty blender. I'm then going to use this Essence lip gloss in the shade Big Softie, just for my lips. I'm then just going to fix up my hair. I opted to go for a sleek bun, so I had gelled it down. That's why I had the silk scarf on. Some of my edges are coming up, some of my ends rather. So I'm just going to gel them down again with some edge control so they can lay flat. And yeah, this has been my go-to look of late in terms of hair. I really like how sophisticated it looks, and I think it goes with the look I was going for today. So just let me know in the comment section below whether you really like this look, and let me know what you like to do for your everyday makeup look. Let's engage, let's talk, let's have fun. I really hope you guys liked this video. Please can you click the like button, click subscribe if you haven't, comment on the videos, and also click the notification bell so you can know when I post new videos.